This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Chiclets, fake teeth or candy. It's Monday, March 20th, 2023. I'm Aaron, and this is my good dentured friend, Chris.
Hello, I have teeth.
Well, we'd like to welcome you back to Another Great Day, the podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. Well, we're going to kick today's show off, Chris, with something brand new. This is a new segment that we've been working on called We'll Discuss. Now, this is a new segment. Yeah, that's right. The oohs and the ahs. Let's get them going. This is a new segment where we'll take your listener-submitted topics and have a quick discussion. We'll spin the wheel to see what topic we'll address, and then we'll spin another wheel to see which host has to answer. Now, quick note here. If you have a topic you'd like to submit for this section, send us an email at anothergreatdaypodcast@gmail.com. And no matter how ridiculous it is, we will include it and we will answer it. All right, DJ Goodbeard, spin that wheel. All right, the wheel is spinning, the wheel is spinning. Oh, the suspense. And today's question is, why is my dad's belly button so hairy?
Oh, no.
And the host answering this question is... Chris.
All right.
All right, Chris, why is your dad's belly button so hairy?
I don't know. I haven't seen his belly button in decades that I know I can remember. That's not true. We sometimes swim. You know, people swim. But belly buttons are hairy because we're cold? I don't know why.
I guess. I don't know.
Hair is grown because chemicals at some point surge through your body and they make you grow hair in weird places.
Let's hear it for biology, everybody. Yay!
Congratulations, you have just won a wheel point. Good job at discuss.
All right, good job, Chris. That was awesome. Fun stuff for sure.
All right. So that'll bring us to this day in history.
That's right, this day in history. On this day in 1916, Albert Einstein presents his general theory of relativity. And here is a kid-friendly explanation of what that generally means. Take it away, Chris.
So, imagine you're on a trampoline, the bouncy kind. Mm-hmm. You put a large, heavy ball in the middle of it. This will create a dip in the trampoline. It'll kind of bend down. And if you put a smaller ball nearby, it will roll towards the big ball. That is how the planets move around the sun. The sun is like the big, heavy ball in the middle, and the planets are like smaller balls around the outside, and the dip in the trampoline is like the warping of space caused by the sun's gravity.
You might even say it's one of the most influential theories in physics.
Wow. And that will be the day in history. You've learned a thing, or at least been reminded. Take it away, AP.
All right, thanks, Chris. Well, this next segment is called the Question of the Day. If you're new to this, we'll ask a question and encourage you to take a minute to answer the question with those around you. We'll give you about 10 seconds to answer, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the show and come right back. Today's question of the day is, what would you do if you were on a giant trampoline? We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Another Great Day. We hope you enjoyed that very springy discussion there. I'm curious, Chris, what would you do if you were on a giant trampoline?
I was trying to think of what's the best things to bounce in the world. And I was thinking of those little bouncy balls that you have when you're a kid. What if you had, since it's a giant trampoline, totally fantastical, crazy, huge. We'd have a million of these bouncy balls everywhere. And what we were just jumping, and I don't know. That's what I would do on a giant trampoline. I would get as many bouncy objects with me there as possible, just to see what would happen.
Sounds amazing. You know, in an imaginary world, if possible, I think it'd be great to go out on a trampoline. If it was a giant trampoline, fill it with a bunch of water balloons and jump with water balloons, because then you could launch water balloons into the air and they might explode on you. They might not, but you're not going to get sticky as if you filled them with, I don't know, Jell-O or refried beans or something weird.
What if you had all of your friends out there with the water balloon fight on the gigantic trampoline?
See, that's what I'm talking about. And I also think it'd be cool if you could do it with like half gravity, so you would launch even higher and stay floaty for even longer.
So you could grab balloons while you're in the air and
and then you could possibly
throw them.
Yeah, you could throw like molecules of water like in zero gravity. So it'd be a whole mess. It'd be a whole mess of fun. Well, great talk today, Chris. Let's go ahead and take a quick break and check in with our Dad Joke Correspondent on location. Take it away, Wes.
Hey guys, I'm out here at Surfside Beach. This guy just rode a gnarly wave. He came into the shore, walked up, grabbed a piece of paper, and said, "Dude, do you want this pamphlet?" And I said, "Bro, sure. Have another great day."
Thanks, Wes. It sounds like Wes just got some great material.
That's a brochure I'd read for sure.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to another great day. I'm Aaron, and that's Chris, and we are so glad you're here. Now, this part of our show is called the Word of Wisdom. This is where we're going to take a minute to go through a proverb or wise saying and then give you our take. Here we go.
Today's Word of Wisdom comes to us from Proverbs 21:2, chapter 21, verse 2. The NLT version of the Bible says, "People may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their heart." And the Amplified version of the Bible says, "Every man's way is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs and examines the hearts of the people and their motives."
Thanks, Chris. There are times that you think you know what you should do, right? I think we've all been there. Sometimes it's the right thing, and sometimes it's the wrong thing. The Lord always has the right answer, though. Unlike us, who think we know what's best, God can see the whole picture, the past, the present, and the future, and He knows what's exactly best for us in the moment. So what does that mean for us here on earth right now? Well, I'd say when you have a decision, take a minute and pray for wisdom about your decisions. Admit to God that you don't know what's best. You think you might know what's best, but you could be wrong. Ask God to give you wisdom, since He knows what's best all the time. Well, Chris, let's cue the music and let's wrap things up. Our mission here is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation.
So even though today's episode may have come to an end, that does not mean your discussions have to come to an end.
Whatever you do, we hope you make it another
great
day. We'll see you tomorrow. This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Chiclets. Fake candy or teeth? Wait.
You
I
changed
it on me.
I did. I didn't tell you. I was wondering what you would do.
Oh, I've been had. All right.
I did.
Shout out to the Dennis the Menace movie from the 90s that gave me this idea when Dennis the Menace replaced Walter Matthau's dentures, the front of them, with two chiclets right before he had to get his picture taken for having the best flower garden in the neighborhood.
The end.
Sorry.
Oh.
Very professional podcasters.